So in about a year from now, the fourth Sonic movie is going to hit theaters on the 19th of March of 2027. So far there has been no trailer other than just a few leaks and news of sort of what to expect when the fourth movie drops. But there has been some speculation of what the movie could possibly be about. We do know that it is going to feature Amy Rose as a character, Metal Sonic as an antagonist, and of course Dr. Robotnik as the main antagonist possibly. Or, you know, Metal Sonic could end up being the main antagonist and Robotnik could end up being the secondary antagonist. We don't know for sure, but we do know, I mean, he's a creation of that guy. It would not be surprising if we see those two guys team up. So here's something I found personally while I was researching the fourth movie shortly after the third movie dropped. So it said that Sonic 4 is reportedly going to be a romantic comedy. So Sonic Amy stuff probably, possibly, I hope it does, because that's my favorite Sonic ship, pretty much my favorite ship of all time. Listen, they're a great duo, a great ship, whatever. You say what you want. I think they're a good duo. I mean, if that's what's going to have to be the case, and of course bring new characters such as Cream and maybe even Silver, Blaze, and you know, they got to bring more characters. It can't just be the four main characters and then just the two main villains. They have to bring other characters. Maybe IDW comic characters too. I don't know. Something interesting to also cover is that Sonic 4 is reportedly expected to have a higher budget than the previous film. So does that mean they're gonna go double down on the fourth movie more than they did on the third movie? Well, I don't know what they could adapt. Like they could just come up with their own original story and just make it as long as possible. I don't know if it's talking about the runtime or just talking about like the whole plot in total. If you added the time, the actors, and just basically how long it takes to make the movie in total. But it is pretty interesting. It's possibly them trying to make the movie better somehow with better effects, better character development, better characterization, better CG, because we do know that the models definitely got better as the movie franchise went on. At first it went from the first movie and then it went on to the second movie. We did see a drastic change and it was improved, and by the third movie it was obviously way better. Like it's way more cinematic looking characters. I would not be surprised if the final Sonic movie, if we get to that point, if it ends up being the more cinematic looking, make it look, you know, ultra or 4K, 8K, whatever, realistic type of thing. And if you're a Silver fan, I don't know if this is true, but I found something that says that Paramount has big plans for Silver the Hedgehog, so I guess that means he probably will be in a future movie or a future TV show, depending on how their release schedule is, or just how long it takes for him to do something, like make the movie, make another show based on the Sonic movie universe. I mean, I'm sure they have big plans for every single character that is going to appear in the movie, maybe even just about every single character. Even if they come up with their own original characters, like characters that were never introduced from a Sonic franchise, they come up with their own character. Yes, I'm talking about an animal Sonic looking creature that can become an important part of the story itself. Another possible thing that comes to my mind, it might take inspiration from Sonic CD, just because we have seen rumors that it might have some time travel involved during the plot. So just like in Sonic CD, you know, you hit the past, you hit the future, you hit the present signs. I think that's what they were called. And then of course, if you go fast enough after hitting those signs, you will travel back to the fast future or whatever. So I feel like something like that will play along in the fourth movie, but I'm not saying it's going to be Sonic CD exactly. It's just going to feature probably time versus the characters itself. Maybe even reference 06 a little bit. That's one of my also possibilities that what future movies could possibly be about. They could adapt Sonic 06, the 2006 video game. And don't worry if you're a Jim Carrey fan, because he is also returning as a role as Robotnik, so you don't have nothing to worry about, because I did hear rumors that he was getting replaced, but it turns out he is coming back. So thank God for that. Now, as of March 19, 2026, we have seen zero trailers, zero full-on first look at it. Well, we do see this first look at around the, I think it's around the climax of the fourth movie, with Robotnik on the throne and Metal Sonic beside him, so that may be the climax of the movie. But other than that, we have not seen so much. But we will probably see a trailer around late 2026, around the last few weeks of December of 2026. And then, yeah, next thing you know, they drop another trailer probably around February, and then like around the beginning of March, maybe the final trailer. And of course, if there's some leaks and screenshots of where it could be possibly be filmed, we will definitely be looking into those. So yeah, as of right now, it's been a year already and 3 months since the release of the fourth movie, and we have seen a few news of what the fourth movie is going to be installed, but we don't know the whole thing exactly. That's what's up to us until launch day of the movie. And thankfully, it's not going to be competing against the Zelda movie. Got pushed to May 7th, which is pretty good, because, you know, let's be honest, you don't want them competing and then us, the Sonic fans, losing. So in the meantime, I'm pretty excited to see where the movie franchise goes next. Hopefully it ends really good. But yeah, so far that's pretty much what I've gathered of what we know about the fourth movie so far. I'm personally very excited to see what the movie is about. And yeah, if they're gonna introduce new characters, and I hope it goes super well, like I'll let them take their time. If they have to delay it slightly to make the movie, you know, be polished up and then be extra good, maybe even slightly better than the third movie if they can do that. But I feel like the third movie will probably be the best one. I don't know. But if they could do better as this franchise goes on, then amazing. That's awesome to hear. So that's all I've got for this. So let me know in the comments if I missed anything and what else is there in store for the 4th movie. I'll hear your thoughts and then more news in case I forgot them to mention them in this video. In the meantime, I'll sit here, be patient, and obviously cover that movie when it comes out. So I'll see you guys.